Hello there, Finxters. This is Tomas, and in this video I'm going to be covering the Python dictionary popitem method. Okay, so before I go into the code examples, I'm going to cover like a few things, a brief summary of the popitem method. Okay, so its definition: the Python dictionary method, dictionary popitem removes and returns the last key value pair element that was inserted into the dictionary. Syntax. You just call the dictionary and then dot, and then to access the popitem method, and then with parentheses. Okay, and then parameters. The dictionary popitem method does not input any parameters. Okay, the next is its return value. The Python dictionary popitem method returns a two-tuple pair containing the last key value pair element of the dictionary. The popitem method also removes the last key value pair element from the dictionary. Okay, so here I'll start by covering the first example. So I think I'm just gonna run everything, and then I'll explain each code example as I go along. Okay, so in this first example, it'll be an example on using the dictionary popitem method to remove and insert key value pair elements. Okay, so here we declare an employee variable. We initialize it to this dictionary, so ID, full name, age, yearly salary, date of birth, profession, which is kind of hard to see because it goes across here. So profession is electrician, and then we're going to declare a removed profession variable, and we're going to initialize it to calling the popitem method on the employee dictionary. And then on the next line, the next two lines, we're going to print the value returned, and we're going to print the removed profession. The results stored in there, and then we're going to print the updated employee profession, and we're going to print out the employee dictionary. And then on these next lines of code, we're going to call the employee dictionary, and we're going to want to access the profession key here that was initially set to electrician, and we're going to, using this syntax with the brackets calling the profession key, we're going to initialize we're going to change its value to this masonry value, so the profession changes of that particular person. And then on the next step, we're going to print employee's new profession, and then we're going to print out this employee dictionary where you'll see the changes. Okay, so value returned, profession electrician, like that's how it was originally, and then here we have the updated employee profession. See how it was removed here, and then employee's new profession, it was inserted back in the new profession, which is how it was supposed to change to masonry. So basically, as the output shows, as the results show, applying the dictionary popitem method on a dictionary removes the last key value pair element from a dictionary. In this case, the profession electrician key value pair element was removed from the dictionary. The removed element can also be stored in a variable. This can be useful when there is a requirement to insert a new replacement item into a dictionary, like the new profession masonry, in this case. Okay, so that on to the next example. Okay, so this next example is just two code snippets. It's here I'm going to cover on applying the Python dictionary pop method to an empty dictionary. So here we declare an empty dictionary variable and stored an empty dictionary in there, and then on the next line we're going to call that the empty dictionary and we're going to call the pop item method on that empty dictionary. And then notice here it returns key error, pop item dictionary is empty, so it returns that error like it's supposed to. Okay, so when the pop item method is applied to an empty dictionary, a key error exception is returned showing the message that the dictionary is empty. Okay, so on to the next example. In this next example, I'm going to cover an example to show last in first out order with the dictionary pop method. Okay, so we declare an empty dictionary stored in the dictionary variable, and then use this syntax. So I call this dictionary, and then I use the bracket syntax to access to declare a key. So in this case it's going to be a string identity1, and I'm going to initialize an associated value to that key, which will be in this case the string Sarah, and then I do the same step for these two other keys, name them to Tim, Tammy, to these identities, and then here I declare an identity variable, and then I call the pop item method on the dictionary, and then I'm going to print the identity, and then I'm going to do the same thing for these two more times, so it'll happen 3 more times. So let me run this again. And I'm not sure why these aren't running. Let me see. Okay, there we go. Oh, the error. Okay, this, when I run it, it stopped at the error there. Okay, that's good. Okay, now that it works. Okay, and then here, so as the results show, identity 3, so last identity 3 Tammy, identity 2 Tim, identity 1 Sarah. So see how it was how the result shows it's the last in, and then which ends up being the first out. So this example shows that the last key value pair element to be inserted into a dictionary will be the first element removed by the dictionary pop item method. So that's interesting. And then okay, so now on to the final example. So this example is an example using the dictionary pop item method in a while loop. Okay, so here, okay, let's see here. Okay, so here I declare, here we declare a grocery items variable, and then we set it to a dictionary with different grocery items: bananas, 6 bananas, apples, 12 apples, oranges, 8 oranges, 9 kiwis. And then here I declare a while loop. So while iterating through this grocery items dictionary, so it should through each iteration we're gonna declare, here we declare a grocery item, and we're gonna initialize it to calling the pop item method on the original grocery items dictionary, and then we're going to want to print the grocery item, what's stored in this grocery item, and then we're going to want to print the grocery items. Okay, so to explain these results, see in this example, a while loop is used to iterate through a grocery items dictionary, removing the last key value pair element one by one through each iteration and storing them in a grocery item variable. When the original grocery items dictionary is printed at the end, it's empty because the dictionary pop item method removed all the key value pair elements from the dictionary through the while loops iterations. So thank you, and I hope this helped you guys get a better understanding of the dictionary pop method. Thank you.